Today, I show you how I made PewDiePie's entire stream room and PewDiePie himself inside of Lego, and I got to stop with the subreddit. Let's go. Step 1 was to hop inside Blender, which is my 3D application of choice, and get to work. So firstly I just added a cube and started moving around to get a Lego base mesh. Free Lego character, download bro. Okay, so once I had this model inside of Blender, I just quickly deleted the helmet because this was from like some Iron Man thing, and now I can use it for PewDiePie. So then, once I had that, I went into Affinity Designer and I drew up some merch, just like... Wait, how the frick do I pronounce that?
Jurgen.
I literally just slapped it onto the model, and there you go. You have some clothing, added some colors, whatever. Yeah, Lego texture. Okay, next off, I went into Studio 2.0 by Bricklink, and once I was inside of there, I could get a bunch of different hairs and try it out on my model. Once I had imported the hair, all I had to do was position it, then flip it on the x-axis, and there you go. I had some hair for PewDiePie. Then I hopped back into Affinity Designer, and in there I designed PewDiePie's face and slapped it back onto the model, and now it looks quite nice. Okay, so next off, I started building his stream room. So I went on to mecabricks, I'll leave a link to it down below, and I built the entire room inside of there. So once I had that whole room done, I went and found a tutorial on how to make a Lego chair. So it was kind of weird following a YouTube tutorial and making it digitally, but it worked in the end, and I smushed it all together inside of Blender, and it looked pretty nice, not gonna lie. So yeah. At this point it's looking pretty nice, but we don't have a roof or a floor, so I quickly went and found some models of those and slapped it on the top. Well, the bottom is just actually just a floor Lego piece, whatever, and the roof is just a plane that I can put in and out, just so it just covers the roof, so you don't need the blocks or anything. So now I've got to posing, so I put PewDiePie in the chair in front of the desk and set up a camera so that we can actually see, well, the render. But yeah. Then it's looking pretty nice at this point, but it's already finished. So I quickly went and modeled built a microphone stand inside of mecabricks. Okay, so basically all this microphone makes up of is this little base, little pole, a stud with a hole through it, another piece like this, a clip, another pole, and same thing, stud with hole, clip, and then a microphone with some edge loops and another white texture just like this. As you can see that his microphone might work. So next off, I wanted to work a bit more in the background, so I pulled in a Lego head, and what I did to that was I added a emissive texture to that, so that I could make the background, well, added some more light to the background, and I also added the LED strip on the arch. I couldn't make it on the outside, so I just made it on the inside. It still adds purple, and then I also added in a second Lego head later on, just to add that little purple shine on the side of the wall, which did make it pop. Then I just went and added some depth of field inside of Blender, and then exported it into Affinity Photo for some slight post-processing, and then it looks pretty nice. So yeah.